right, so Mark is going to be making some of his lunches, and then we're going to take over the leftover dinner. And he uses the refrigerator kraut. I do sometimes make my own, but I haven't bought any cabbage for a while. So he'll show you how he makes his real quick. He doesn't pre-cook his.
Well, they're already pre-cooked anyway, yeah. So.
But I'm saying he doesn't cook it in the pan before he puts it in here. And then what he does is he just puts this in the Hot Logic, and well, he puts them in the little containers, puts them in the freezer. We'll show all that along with these dinners here. And this makes for a nice lunch for him. He'll put it in the Pyrex container once it comes out of the freezer to warm up, and it works out very well that way. And then he just puts on the sauerkraut. Now this is a meal I do not care for.
It's a meal only I like.
Yes, I am. You have to
a little bit more of it.
I am probably a good 85% German, and sauerkraut's never been my thing. I just have never cared for it. I don't like it. So you want all that juice on there?
Not really, but it'll be all right.
All right. So he'll put that in the jar. So that's what this meal is going to look like here. You might want to dump out some of that juice before we zip that up, though. Yeah. So that's what that meal looks like here. It's nothing fancy by any means, but that's the way he likes it. He has to eat it. I don't have to eat it, so that makes me happy, because that's one thing about the Hot Logics and the meals. We could take food that only he likes, like the salmon or like the kielbasa. He still gets to eat it now. And I never have to make it. I mean, I'll help him make it, or I'll make the lunches for him, but I never have to make it. So what we're going to do is pull out a couple more containers, and then we will load this up to whatever he wants his to look like. And he has to clean the alcohol outside of the jar and stuff too, but big mess. I don't even like sauerkraut. Let me know if you guys like sauerkraut. So he's going to clean up his mess here real quick, and we'll go ahead and show you what we do to zip this down along with the leftover dinners from today. Alright, so we have the leftover meatball meatball sweet and sour.
Sweet and sour meatball.
And I made up some extra rice, knowing that there'd be some left over. And what he's going to do is figure out how many meals this is going to make for him, that he's going to be full for lunch. Now he does take other stuff, so if this is not enough, he does have enough food to eat for lunch, so that's not even a problem. Probably a third one then at least.
Yeah. That's all it's going to do.
And it makes it really nice. I know a lot of people wants to see the things that we do leftover wise, but this right here, we don't per se, this one has, maybe a little bit more rice if you want. We don't per se eat a lot of leftovers, but when we have the leftovers like this, that we don't mind having for lunches, either one of us. Now I know, like, we made some of that lasagna and the combi and other things like that. So he's going to go ahead and get these filled up. You might have to actually put a little bit more in each meal, or do a fourth one.
I have to do a fourth one.
Well, see, I mean, that makes for a very, very inexpensive meal when you can get our 2 dinners for dinner, and then turn around, oh yeah, there's enough for a fourth one, and have 4 more meals. I mean, I think that is such a cost savings. And then of course, the meal's already made, the food's already made, you know what I'm saying? So I'm very glad I made the rice I made and everything, because that's going to be about the perfect amount, isn't it?
Yep.
So I made 2 cups of rice. Did you want to just pour that over there, or?
Yeah. There we go.
Alright, so it's empty now. So now let's go in, and that will get cooked up. So what we're going to do is show you, this is how I do it here. And we have to get some more of my little bowls out here. So what we do is I just kind of like pre-open it with my hand a little bit, and we just go ahead and put in the dinner. I push it all the way down, and like I said, this makes for a nice meal for Mark. Even though he has this going, you were taking that straight to work tomorrow, right?
Yep, that.
So don't take the one. So he's not gonna take and do up the one and ruin the bag because there's no reason for that. But let us get this done up here, and he will put this other one in the Pyrex real quick. So
that's what I was gonna do.
the wrong thing that's up there now, behind me. I moved the Pyrex containers. If you guys are wondering. We've not been having to work, so everything's kind of like off. I don't know about you guys today. It's not that I hate my job or anything, but it feels like a Sunday. It doesn't feel like I've been off work since December 22nd. So this is how he fixes his. These are those Pyrex bowls. They go very nicely in the Hot Logic because I don't like to heat up things in the plastic. But let me go ahead and go get my food saver out, and we'll show you the rest. I have the mic further away, so it hopefully won't be as noisy. So you push this container back down the bag as far as it can go, and I just go ahead and put this in here, and we put this down, turn this on. You don't let this go all the way because this is plastic and that will break. And once it starts to kind of like completely seal like this, you bring the camera a little bit closer here. I know it's not going to go ahead and get all freezer burned. This is on seal right now, and you can see the seal is done. You can move the container up and down, and it's not splashing all around, which makes it kind of really nice. Mark put his bag upside down.
I don't think it matters.
I know it's going to be harder to see what it is, that's all. And then all you have to do is write on here what it is, and when you made it. This one I'm not going to be able to go down as far. You know what it is and the day that you made it. And then, you know how just like a regular frozen dinner, you just go ahead and pop this out, throw it in that glass container, throw it in the Hot Logic, and it works. But to see, like, even that being even upside down and super full and stuff, that's not causing an issue. So this to me works very well. I usually do like to stuff it down a little bit harder, about like that, but that's fine too. And so that's how we do our leftovers. I know, like I said, a lot of people want to see what we do when we do our leftovers. But now that Mark has his supervisor position and he's able to take his Hot Logic, that makes it very nice. Now do remember to definitely get into that Hot Logic contest. That is actually going January 4th, right? January 4th is the drawing for that. And I'd like to see as many people get in to possibly win that Hot Logic as possible. Hot Logic was very wonderful to me, and he actually sent me 5 Hot Logics to give away to you all. But like I said, this makes it very nice, very fast. Did you want to switch that? Try to put the thing up the side down so you can see better. But anyways, so that is how we do our Hot Logic meals and the things that we do with the leftovers. So those who are wondering what we do with our leftovers, sometimes I have stuff in the freezers that we just go ahead and pull out and we just put over there in the June or whatever have you. And then sometimes it's just things like this. Now that Mark can eat hot lunches.
They work good for leftover lunches even on the weekend too.
Yeah.
Give me something to eat too.
Well, see, myself, I usually eat a lot of salads, but there's times, you know, I'm like, I don't really want a salad, and I want something differently. So, I mean, it makes it nice that there is these meals again in the house, so I can, in the morning, I can grab out one of those lasagnas or a meal that I like I would eat this for lunch, and it's foods that we can share. Now I won't share his kielbasa sauerkraut with him, but I will share most of the other meals other than his like salmon dinners or something. So that made what was that, 6 meals, because the one's actually in the refrigerator. So I mean, I think that makes it for really nice, and I hope this helped you guys realize what you can do. I did get like these at Walmart or Sam's, these plastic containers, like you can get them anywhere. So if you're wondering, that's all we're doing. So thank you very much for stopping by. I hope you have a very blessed and wonderful day.